Oh, hey guys, how's it going? We got a late start to the video today, but that's okay because stuff and junk. I had some stuff to take care of after work. Nikki called, talked to her for a while, and then had some other stuff to take care of. And now I get to finally sit down and talk to a camera. But we're not going to sit down for long because I got a plan. We're going to go for a drive to the reserve because I want to get some cheap gasoline because it went from $1.86 back up to $1.93. 6-cent hike. And I got about 1/8 of a tank left. So I think it's time we reload. But the other night I was watching a video by Marling Bates. I don't know how this one slipped my mind or slipped my YouTube subscription box, but it did. Basically, he was making the most aggressive ribbed swim bait ever. Literally, it's like a swim bait, but it's got like ribs in the side, so it really has a lot of flippy flappy. And I saw that and went, that's a pretty cool concept. So I decided to make my own mold. Boom, printed it. I didn't have any bulletproof PLAs, so I used the gold silk stuff. There's a little bit of bubblage happening on top. For some reason, I didn't cap the mold. I don't know why. I said it to, but it didn't put a lid on the mold. Whatever, I'm not too worried about that. Some of you commented about the print quality, saying that I need to like do something with my print head. I gotta go through that again. Apparently it's too close to the bed or not far enough away or some shit. I don't know. But anyway, I printed this off. So maybe after we get back from the reserve, getting gasoline, maybe we'll go into the garage, we'll heat up some plastisol and see if this thing will actually pour as well. Because I saw that video and I was like, damn, that's dope. I kind of want to have a really aggressive ribbed swim bait as well. And that's pretty ribbed and it's pretty fat too. So I don't know once it's poured how I'm going to get it out of the mold. But we'll figure that out once, you know, we're there. Because it's probably going to be a hour and a half to pull out of here. But hopefully, like these edges aren't sharp. They just look sharp. Nothing on this is sharp. But you can see the rib action. It's pretty deep tail. I'm hoping it pours good. I'm hoping the mold doesn't melt because like I said, I'm not using the bulletproof PLA. I was chatting with a buddy who also does the same as me, but he's using ABS. And he's like, Adam, use ABS for doing those molds. Remember how I said my Senko mold, it's starting to bend? Well, the reason being is because it's not meant to hit 350 F. So, which is still below the melting point for PLA, but I'm heating it, cooling it. So she's going to warp over time. I'm impressed the swim bait molds didn't warp, but I didn't use them half as much as I used that worm mold because that worm mold seen 38 pores, 38 worms so far. So there's multiple pores. Anyway, I'm sitting here chatting. The reservation closes in like 30 minutes. We got to take a rip over there, pick up some gasoline, and we'll come back and pour a mold. Let's do it. Oh, it's kind of bullshit out here. It's raining and I smell a skunk. Like, could be somebody smoking weed though. That's the problem when they legalized it. But I smell some high-test skunk. But like I say, it could just be weed. Anyway, let's jump in Truckosaurus here. Camera's getting wet, so am I. We'll throw you guys up on the trippy potty. I'm gonna print myself a new one of those. I found the exact same thing on Thingiverse. I'm gonna make you guys sick right now. Barf! There you go. Did you puke? Hope not. You're in my truck. You shouldn't puke. All right, let's go ahead. Fire up the shields. Everybody's saying, Adam, why don't you take the Trans Am? Because the truck needs gas, guys. Come on, get with it. Let's go. So that's one thing I'm gonna say is like. I've never actually purchased gasoline ever in the history of ever from the reservation. And I have friends who go there all the time just to save a couple bucks. Actually, my one buddy, I'm going out to his house this weekend. Might film it. We're going to be going out and we're going to be playing in the woods because he lives on like 120 acres of woods. And his dad's like, oh, if Adam wants firewood, he can come over here and grab a bunch of deadfall and throw it in his truck. I was like, really? You'll let me do that? I can come and forage my own wood? Sweet. So yeah, I totally got permission to go on their property and just start harvesting wood. Mind you, with this rain that we're getting this week, tomorrow's supposed to be nice, Thursday's supposed to be nice, Friday's supposed to be nice, Saturday's supposed to be nice, Sunday's supposed to be nice. Still can't fish, but it's supposed to be nice. So Saturday I'm supposed to go over there during the day and they're gonna let me pilfer in the woods and grab deadfall and then chop it up. He's got a chainsaw for me to use and all that, so I don't have to do it with the Boreal 24, which is nice because that might get a little tedious, just a lot. Collect some wood for the fire pit. Nikki's also bringing down wood for the fire pit because she's got a bunch at her house that once she moves, she will no longer need. She already paid for it, so She said she's going to bring some down too. Like, well, the next beer and burn, we'll be able to friggin' heat the neighborhood. It'll be sweet, which will be not this weekend, but next weekend. And then the weekend after that, zing, fish on. Yeah, guys, driving with a truck cap. Like, these windows back here are pretty tinted. Backing out of places can be really, really awkward. Like, especially when it's raining because, or in the winter, the worst was that one day we had frost, all right? You start your truck warms up. Guess what doesn't warm up? The cap. So the frost will remain on the cap. So you literally have to back out of your driveway using your side mirrors only. And it is not fun. I'm sure some of you out there who have caps probably experienced that same stuff. Maybe you have some Pantene Pro tips for me, and if you do, I more than welcome them. But literally all I did was go slow and keep looking in my mirrors and trying to look behind, but I couldn't see anything out the windows, so just run the mirror game, keep the mirrors going. I guess I should just back into my driveway and then just drive out in the mornings, but I wasn't expecting frost, because you never expect frost. It just creeps up on you and then there it is, so that's always a fun time. I mentioned yesterday in the video about cutting back on the vlogs, or doing like a vlog every other day or something like that. And see, the whole reason why I was doing multiple vlogs and trying to do vlog every day is, guys, I was actually using, I was saving the AdSense money for putting a cap on my truck. That was my plan. Try and pump out as much content as possible to save as much money as possible, because I set the threshold limit on AdSense to $2,000. Now, if you're on YouTube and you make money off YouTube, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But if you're not, basically what it is by default, if you make $100 on YouTube, they pay you out. And they actually set it now in Canada, whereas if you're getting paid in Canadian currency, it's $100 Canadian, which is way more than, it's way less than $100 American. Like $100 Canadian is about $75 American, give or take. So because you can actually set it to Canadian dollars, and they do the $100 threshold, then I could easily hit $120 to $150 a month by uploading daily with my current view count. And I knew it wasn't getting better. I've been staying at the same subscribers forever, but I figured, you know, this is an extra $150 a month, and then I can be like, oh, look at the cap that I bought with the YouTube money, you know, and that's pretty sweet. And after I did that, I was like, all right, so now we're gonna go balls deep. We're gonna get that cap. I wanna get as much money as possible, and if by summer I don't have the money yet, maybe I'll put some of my money into it and we'll cash out our AdSense as long as it's over $100, and then we'll take that money and my money and we'll buy a cap. And then, like I said, out of the freaking blue, I go on Facebook Marketplace on a friggin' Friday night, and there is this friggin' Lear cap, the one I have now, for $100. Guy literally said it was scraped. He didn't lie anything about it. I think 2CV below commented that it looks like somebody dragged it across a property rather than moving it with like a trailer or something. They just kind of grabbed it and dragged it along a rock-filled lawn. And you know what? I think he's probably right, because the scrapes, that makes a lot of sense, because there's scrapes on the roof. And why would there be scrapes on the roof of the damn thing if it wasn't dragged? There's roof in the side. So, and the side with the heavy scrapes, the window seal's broken. So obviously you dragged it, the window sill caught on a stick or something and pulled out. So I should be able to fix that. I'm just waiting for a nicer day. Maybe this weekend we'll take a look at it and see if we can take that Gorilla Tape off and find out what the cock's going on and fix it. The screen on the other side has a tear in it, but you can just go to Home Depot and buy a screen kit and then rebuild the screen for it. Not a big deal. I've done it on the window upstairs in the bedroom, because that screen was punched out because the guy was too lazy to take the screen off to put it in an air conditioner when I first bought the house. So he just like kind of took an X-Acto knife and then cut a hole in the screen and just fired the air conditioner through it. Yeah, talk about redneck repairs, eh? Friggin' there I did it, or what is it? Yeah, there I did it, or something like that. Anyway, yeah, it was a serious big brain move on his part. But anyway, now it's like, okay, well, I hit my goal with like 1 month's worth of YouTube money, so this is great. So now it's like YouTube's not my number one money earning thing. My number one money earning thing is my current job. It pays me well now, to the point where it's like I don't live my life based off of this week I can put gas in the truck, Next week I can put gas in my body. Now I can do both. As you seen on the previous video, I'm getting kind of chunky. I got to smarten up. And that's going to start happening like right friggin' now. It's actually been happening today. Like I edited that footage from the previous video last night. I've been kind of not focusing much on the editing and stuff as much as I should be. So I got to thinking, I'm like, instead of like, you know, like this year's always been a hobby for me, making these videos and just having fun with the camera and trying different editing things. It's the reason why I like filming for the for Pride and all that, because they're like, oh Adam, okay, we're giving you free reign. Make a creative video for the Pound. Like Pound Abbey is pretty simple. Like I just basically put their shit together. I made the intro for it, the outro credits, whatever. That's simple shit. But then the Pride ski, that was like, go have fun with it. Or when I went and filmed the promo for Jason for Pound Abbey at Clifford's concert. What Clifford didn't know is I was taking shots of everything that was happening, and then I made this montage for him that was just like a gift. I'm like, hey man, I went through the footage and I just decided to build this, enjoy. And he loved it. He loved it so much that his quote unquote publicist saw it and was like, I need that video now, send it to me. And I'm like, no, I made that for Clifford. And she's like, no, I need it. It's got to go on TikTok. And I'm like, yeah, you got to talk to Clifford about that one. Said, I don't recognize your title as a publicist, because this girl, all she does is this TikTok. I don't know, man, like 13-year-olds can do TikTok, so I don't really take that shit too seriously. But anyway, so that kind of stuff I have fun with the video editing. And I remember I tried to get creative on the vlogs back in the day. I tried to do some crazy stuff and people really hated it. So it's like, it taught me that on this channel, I got to keep it simple or otherwise people get mad. And I'm okay with that. Like I'm fine with that, because this keeping it simple means less editing for me. But right now my problem is coming up with ideas to film. The editing, like my days are pretty full. Like it was different when I was working from home, because I had an hour and 15 minutes on lunch where if I had a topic to talk about, I would totally talk about. And I got some topics I want to talk about where I can do a walk and talk that don't make sense. They don't affect the majority of my audience because they're not from Ontario. There's some stuff in Ontario going on right now that's kind of shady. I kind of want to talk about it. I think, yeah, it's right up here. So it's $1.90. I had to open my window. I have my friggin' heat on. It's a toaster oven in here right now, boys. So it's $1.93 in by the gas station by my house, and it's $1.75 here. You know what? I'll take $1.75 all day long. See if I can get my truck in there. I don't even know how this gas station works. Like, do you go around the building, or do you just friggin' let her rip tater chip? You guys might remember this building. Actually, back in the day, I used to come here for cigarettes. I think you go around the building. Yeah. What's that? Entrance is over here. Okay. Yeah, we'll go around the building. We'll figure this out. Gas tank is on my side. Guessing where that car is. It's like a drive-through petrol station, boys. It's so busy here because everybody's saving like 20-some cents. This is crazy. This is crazy. Is it full service? I don't know if it's full service or not. I think it's full service, boys. We're getting luxury. I didn't see the price for diesels anywhere. Did you guys see the price for diesels anywhere? All I can see is 175.9 on the regular petrol. See, Joss told me, oh yeah, come at 7 because oh, is that guy quitting? I think that guy's quitting. Yeah, he's quitting. He's like, I'm not waiting around for this shit. This takes too damn long. I'm out. I'll wait around for it. I like cheap gas. I think I'm gonna put a Bill 5 into the truck. Yeah, he's waving you over, bud. Figure it out. No, this isn't too bad. I'll put 150 in the truck. Only get me 75 liters, but whatever. God, I hope I don't have to do what that one guy just did. Back in. Like I said, guys, backing in with this truck, not fun. No, wait for that Ram to get the frig out of there, or that Sierra, sorry. I know that little Nissan, or is that a Toyota? I don't know what the hell that is over there. You guys can't even see it. I doubt it's even in the shot. Yeah, you can only see the ass end of the guy. Yeah, I'm definitely not going to fill her up. There's no point. So yeah, like with the filming in general, it's like trying to come up with an idea on what to do and then trying to make it interesting while not being home for 8 hours, 9 hours theoretically, because I leave at 7:30 and I don't get back till 4:30. But by the time all's said and done, it's like, and then I get home and I usually sit down. Sometimes I forget to friggin' charge the camera. Holy crap, how much gas is going into that Sierra? Is he taking a full tank? Like, come on, bud. Save some for the rest of us. And then by the time I actually get home and everything, like, it's just, I want to work out. So if I work out, it's usually like I get home at 4:30. I start my workout at 5. I'm done by around 6, have a shower 6:30. Then I eat at 7. Nikki usually calls me at 7:30. So it's either make a video or lift weights for my health. It's kind of brutal, I hope. That's what I gotta do. I gotta try and back into a spot. You gonna guide me in? Are you gonna guide me in when I back in? Because I can't see out that cap. 150 bucks.
What was that?
150 bucks a regular?
150 bucks, alright.
I guess you need the car off, eh? Yeah, 150 regular. Oh, super fun, happy times. And there's the brand of cigarettes I used to smoke. Sego. Oh, this is probably super copyright. Okay, I'm just not gonna talk anymore. I'm just gonna have to like wait till we leave.
Just like pay an hour or
Yeah, if you can.
yeah. Final. Oh, fuck off.
What's that?
Another car coming.
Oh,
Alright, 150? Yeah, there you go.
is it just tap or?
Yeah, you can try. Yeah, we have cars like all the way up here. I got here at 2, it's in there.
Yeah, they just jacked the price on gas today. When I got up this morning, it was $1.85. When I came home from work, it was $1.94.
Yeah, that's fine.
So.
Is that your seat?
No, we're good.
Alright.
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah.
$1.50, and by that I mean $150 at $1.75. Gave me a full tank, almost. The needle's just under the and you know what? That's pretty damn good because I'm gonna need some gas this weekend to get up to my buddy Jean's house to get some free wood, and no wood is better than free wood. So there we go. We got some gas. Truck's feeling pretty good now. She's got a lot of go juice. Buddy was like all friggin' like, what the frig, man? Lineup was out the road. It's like, yeah, they just jacked the price on gas today. All right, I'm gonna close that there. You guys remember when I used to come out this way and go buy cigarettes all the time? Yeah, good times. Come out here, get a deck of darts, do a little vlogging. Now I'm coming out here and getting some gasoline and doing a little vlogging. How times have changed. Why is it only 1 lane over there but 2 lanes over here? You know what, I shouldn't ask questions. But yeah, it's like I don't have the time I did when I was working from home. I don't know how the hell I managed to vlog every day when I was working in the office. And then I looked back at it and went, oh, I wasn't doing a vlog every day. I was doing a vlog whenever the hell I could. And then the 1 year in 2020, I was literally doing a vlog. Well, I did the pandemic vlogs because I was stuck at home. 2019, I was putting out a vlog every now and then. I wasn't really going all in. But see, I say it's a hobby. I say I don't do it for the money. You want to know why I feel guilty when I don't put out a video every day? It's because I know there's a select group of people who look forward to waking up in the morning or getting off work or whatever the case may be and seeing what I'm up to. And I feel bad if I don't upload a video because, like, I don't want to say I'm like the highlight of their day, but it's something that they know that's going to be constant is that, well, if nobody else uploaded a video, at least Adam has one up. And then if I stop doing the dailies, it kind of, you know, throws a little bit of a monkey wrench in their thing. But I got to not think like that because that's not really the case. Like, if you're not watching YouTube, then you're probably doing something else. But that's where my mentality comes in. It's like, oh man, I don't have a video for tomorrow, and then I get upset. Because it's definitely not about the money. If you think about it, if I'm making $150 or $120 Canadian a month, there's 30 days in a month. I'm making $4 a day. I made more money mining with my 2 computers than I do on AdSense. The whole reason why I was trying to push for a video every day was because, and that's why I was so far in advance. So that way there, if like Nikki was coming up and I wasn't gonna film that weekend because we spend time together, because I haven't seen her now. She was supposed to come down this past weekend, but she got kiboshed with, she's putting out a dip line. Anybody in Northern Ontario, and well, now Southern Ontario, you might actually find it in the markets. It's called Bougie Baby. Basically, I helped her name the company, the brand, because I always tell her that she's so bougie, because I'll be like, oh, I'm gonna have, I don't know. I didn't realize there's different versions of cheese. Like, to me, cheese is just cheddar. And then she's like, when we were at Santa's Wonderland, she brought a charcuterie board. Cousin hates it when I say that. That's why I said it on purpose. But she brought a bunch of charcuterie with her, and she had like all these different types of salami. I thought salami was just salami. And then she brought out all these different cheeses. She's like, oh, you never had Gouda? And I'm like, no. And I tried it, and I was like, oh, it is Gouda. And then she busted out blue cheese, and that was a little bit not as good as I anticipated. Not a big fan of the blue cheese on a cracker with a piece of salami. It was kind of strong, kind of in your face, kind of like letting you know, like, hey man, you want some cheese? How about some cheese with that cheese on top of some cheese? Like, it was really punch you in the back of the throat strong. Was not a fan. And then she brought a cheese called Brie. I found it didn't have flavor, but I liked the texture, which was weird because I'm not a texture guy. But that's like, after that, I was like, holy shit, man, you might be too bougie for me. I'm like, you know, I'm not bougie, I'm basic. And then I made that video, Basic Not Bougie. And she ended up showing everybody at her job that video. So that's when she was trying to come up with an idea for the name, for the dip line. And then her coworker was like, why don't you call it what Adam calls you? Bougie Baby. And she's like, done. And that was the birth of Bougie Baby Dips. Those will be coming out up north. I want to see if I see them in Independent, because that's the main contract she has, is like Loblaws, and they're No Frill, Loblaws, Independence. I think Zehrs is one, but I've never seen a Zehrs ever. Maybe you guys in Toronto have a Zehrs, but up here in the north, we're pretty basic on our friggin' grocery stores. It's like Independent, Freshco, Food Basics. And then if you're in the backwoods, you'll find stuff like Foodland, IGA, stuff like that. I thought IGA was gone, but I came across one up north. I was like, holy shit, there's an IGA. They're like, yeah, what, you don't have them in North Bay? I'm like, no, ours turned into Food Basics. No, ours turned into Sobeys. That's right. It went from food, I can't remember what the hell it was first. Before it was IGA, it was some like Food Mart, or I think it was Foodland, and then it became IGA, and then it became Sobeys. But yeah, it's like I have all these ideas for making vlogs, but it's when I get home, it's like, okay, I get home at 4:30, gotta let the dog out, yell at him to poop 72 times. Finally, he poops on the 73rd time, and then I come back in the house, and then drop a pre-workout, or just say screw it and go in tired and put in a half-ass workout because I'm too damn tired to lift. So then I lower the weight and I just do a bunch of reps until it burns till I can't go anymore, and then I just go a couple more times. And then by the time that's said and done, it's like 5:36, so I jump into the shower, because I usually take about 45 minutes to an hour in the gym. So depending on if I start at 4:30, it's 5:30, and if I start at 5, it's 6. So then I jump in the shower, have a good, I usually like to, you know, pedal around in the shower for a bit. It feels good to have that hot water blasting on you. I don't know if anybody else is like that, but man, I could sit in hot water all friggin' day long. If there was like a hot waterfall, I would just sit underneath it and just let it friggin' sear my flesh like a lobster. I'd be so happy. But yeah, like that's the thing is, I just, it's rough for me to make the content, because then I have my supper, it's like 6:30, I have my supper, it's 7, and then Nikki will give me a call, and then we end up chatting till like 9-10 o'clock, and it's like it's already bedtime. So unless I come home from work, skip the workout like I did tonight, grab the camera and start shooting. But tonight was a different night because Nikki got I guess we could say a job offer. She's going to be doing the training on a new restaurant opening up in her city, because they got nobody to train the kitchen staff. So she's going to be doing that as an extra job on top of her current job, while she's doing the dip line, while she's doing the Meals on Wheels line, or whatever the hell she's calling that. Basically, she's making a bunch of frozen foods that are healthy choice. And she's also going to be doing a keto side diet as well, a keto side as well, the dishes. So if you're keto, you can order the keto side and it's low carb, ready to rock. But like, she's got so much shit on her plate, but she likes it like that. So friggin' have at her. But tonight she called me at 4-ish, and then after that I had to call a buddy about something that was going on, and then after that I grabbed you guys and said let's go get gasoline, and we did that. So tonight we filmed a video, but I sacrificed a workout for it, but that's okay because I'm sore as piss from yesterday's workout, because I annihilated myself yesterday. And I'm proud for doing that, because I definitely freaking needed it, because I haven't worked out all last week because I was trying to make content for the channel. And that's when I made the decision. I'm like, holy shit, like I'm really slacking on the workouts. I'm eating like a pig, and I looked at myself in that shelves and there's a shelves and cabinet video, and I was like, my God, I need to stop. Like, I weighed in last night and I was 262 pounds. I'm like, I'm going up, not down. This is bad. We need to reverse this. We got to smarten up. We got to start eating right. We got to quit going for the quick meals on lunch breaks. We need to focus and get this ball rolling, or otherwise we're going to be right back where we started off because we're not taking care of ourselves. One of the problems I have is, like I say, I'm so concentrated on making sure I have a video every day, when in reality, I don't need to worry about that. I can just make videos on the weekends and put out 2 or 3 a week. Like, that's more than enough. It should be more than enough. I do it for fun. Like, even YouTube says, don't upload daily. You're gonna bore your audience. And I'm pretty sure a lot of you are bored. And there's still freaking snow on the hill. Man, that cabbage snow is durable. That's what they make snow with for the ski hill. They use cabbages. Nikki told me that because she works at a ski resort. Freaking cabbages, man. They're so legendary. Eat them. You can make snow with them. You can make taco wrappers with them. Hamburger bread. Freaking cabbage, man. It's like right up there with cauliflower. Superfoods. They're not superfoods because they're high in nutrition. They're superfoods because they have so many super purposes. That's what I think anyway. I'm probably wrong. So that's okay. Anyway, guys, I'm almost home. I'll talk to you when I get there. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed today's video. Hopefully you understand my decision on not filming every day. Hopefully it makes sense. It should make sense. It makes sense in my head because, like, frig sakes, I'm burning myself out over here. Like I said, this is not my moneymaker. I'm not like friggin' Andrew Flair or any of those Googans or anybody else out there. I'm just a guy with a GoPro talking to it every day. And I need to start focusing on my well-being because the spare tire, she is showing, and I need to burn that sea sucker off. Luckily, bike season's coming up, so I'll be able to go biking again and do some biking vlogs. We have a decent camera mic set up now that we can plug directly into the back of the camera so that you'll be able to hear me better while we're biking and less wind noise. Especially if I put a dead cat on this thing. I wonder if they make one for it. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed today's video. Hopefully you understand my decision. If you do, click that like button. If you don't, I guess you can click the dislike button. I don't even know if that's a thing anymore. Any questions, comments, concerns, down below the go. And until next time, guys, live it to win it. And peace the frig out. Bye! Sit, stupid, sit. Good dog.